Hello, everybody. This is Yvette Nicole Brown.
Hi, this is Jim Rash.
And this is Ken Jung.
And welcome to Anthropology.
Yeah.
This is the episode where Shirley finally gives birth to her baby.
And we find out who the daddy is.
Yeah.
And this is actually also another one of those, because everyone talked about the bottle episodes. This was another one where we did it all in one set.
You know, they stopped calling it bottle episodes, though, for us, because we got nervous when it was, weeks were longer when we were all in one room. So I think
Yes, right.
we found out it was a bottle, like, at the end of the week. It's a bottle? What?
When you start flipping through the script and
yes.
okay, anthropology.
That was a 40 ounce.
Anthropology.
That was a 40 ounce.
Anthropology.
That was a 40 ounce episode now.
Oh, son of a bitches.
So true.
It is, because so any of these shots with this bright daylight could be 3 a.m.
I believe
or
all of them
it could
are.
be noon. We
all
don't know.
of them are 3
I love
a.m.
watching Fat Neil and Danielle there.
Vicky and Charlie.
Yeah, Vicky and Charlie. Danielle and Charlie. Oh my God,
Vicky
sorry
and
guys.
Fat
They were great.
Cruising for an A-.
Oh, no. What is, I don't know where that voice comes from.
Oh.
It's a little bit just ridiculous. Is what
her
it
sweet
is.
voice.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
Annie.
That was real plum
Now-
sauce. That
Oh, how
That
many
was.
takes did you have to
Well,
eat
again,
to
about
drink that?
6 or 7.
That is, again, your method style. There's nothing you can't point to that is just your creation.
I've been told many times there's no acting in my acting. I mean, no.
But who wouldn't want to suck down duck sauce?
Exactly.
I love how fearless Gillian is. Like, whatever they give her, like, they literally gave her a wadded up piece of paper to be a booger in her nose.
Yep.
And she was all in. Like, let's do the booger.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yep. And then when we ran out of paper, she just started pulling real boogers
Real
out.
boogers out. Real boogers out.
Oh my God, I love this.
This is classic Mr. Roper
Yeah,
arriving.
it really is. I love it.
Hello.
But I really love watching like Jim and John in scenes together. For me, that's just like, it's just great.
Just brilliant. Whatever you guys do is gold.
Yeah, and I think.
I think there's something about always being the hopeful, that line before these credits start. You want to be that cold open out.
Really? Is that a goal? Is that,
It
is that
feels,
a,
no, it feels
that's
like
a lot of
it feels
acting.
like
Cold
when
open
you
out.
read the script, you're like, the writers trust me. I'm gonna bring home the credits.
Never thought about that ever.
I do every day. I do every
You're cold
day.
up and out and in for this episode.
See?
Oh, dude, on the day we were
That's right.
watching Dino do that, and they inserted another take.
They inserted another one. Actually, the one coming up where Dino stands up and says another line, I have no reaction for because it never happened.
Yeah. Dino's takes are too perfect. Oh, that's great.
I like to say about this anthropology room, I don't know if it's been discussed in any other commentary, but those chairs were so comfortable. And I found out from Anthony Russo that they made that decision for us, for the actors, because they knew that we'd be in these seats a lot through the season, and they wanted to make sure we were comfortable, which I thought was really nice, because the first season, those desks were not comfortable. So we loved anthropology scenes because we got to sit in those comfy chairs.
Here comes an
Thank you,
ode to
Anthony
Benny
Russo.
Hill.
Oh
Right
yeah, a
there.
little Benny Hill reference.
I get a little slap on my head. As
his
you'll
little
see,
trot away.
according to your theory, though, the 2 chairs that were not included in
Were
that
those
purchase
ones you
are
had
the
to
2
sit
that
in?
we sat in
They
against
were
the wall.
horrible.
You'll see these folding.
Dino's second.
There he
Horrible,
goes. That was
horrible.
it. Yeah. And every now and then, I don't know why, but I had to. this guy right here, I needed times when he was writing in his pad, as was referred to it, and he was lost in some other thing, so I kept nudging him.
Going, can you write?
in this weird thing, telling him to write.
I remember.
So weird.
I remember, well, I don't know if I should say this because it's on the commentary, but he was not going to work various days. He would come in and go, I don't know if I should say this, but he was like, I told my boss I was sick, or he said, how does my eye look? I told him I had a sty. Allegedly.
Allegedly, he said this.
He said that.
Now, see the 2 chairs that we were given? And you sat in that for that whole time.
That's right.
But these were, incredible, like, fun, but intricate scenes, because there's lots of components
going
to
on,
it.
yeah.
So you have
And
to,
with
like,
the whole food, right? I mean, there's a lot of stuff you had to bring in too. It just it was a lot of stuff going on at the same time.
The Pepto-Bismol was like liquid yogurt.
Yeah.
Go-gurt, some might say.
Go-gurt.
Acid. Surely chew on a eucalyptus root, and I know it sounds gross.
and the way this room was designed, it's sort of complicated to.
Oh, to shoot. Are you getting
in.
very technical, Jim Rash?
Well, because I recently just wrapped my 3 pictures.
Plug it.
Wow.
No, I didn't. I'm saying I have no right to be saying
No,
this.
I think you should.
I
Someone
think this
should
is
do
a
it.
complicated place to shoot. It's tough to do all these setups. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's nice is that it's kind of stadium seating, so I think that probably helps. And they bring a ramp in to cover up the stairs at times when they have to move the camera.
And then wheel us out if we don't
all
feel
I
like
got.
getting
Exactly.
up from these comfortable
wheel
chairs.
us out to our trailers.
I just want to say how cute Donald Glover and Gillian Jacobs look in the booth right now. It's a very lovely picture. You guys can't see it, but it's
can't
really
even see them.
sweet.
They're
I
watching,
think Donald's
guys.
cute.
they're watching us talk about him, so they're waiting for us to say something
Yeah, they
nice
look-
about the
Gillian,
performance.
You say nice stuff about them all the time.
Thank God they can't hear us. Oh, they're making
out
Great,
now.
they're making it.
Oh God, they just made a baby.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
well that's
Congratulations. Name it
embarrassing.
Ken. No, it's a
I was
girl.
thinking Yvette. I
Name it
brought it
Kendra
up.
with a QU. Right.
It's timely.
All right.
Oh, there was the line where I said the only time for a proper Christian woman to get wrecked. There was a question that did it sound like erect.
Oh, yeah.
And I literally I didn't know how to make it not sound like that. So there it is. My acting skills began and ended with that one word.
Maybe it's just a word you wanted to say.
Perhaps. One other thing about bottle episodes for actors, well, maybe it's just me. I really am very involved in what we wear on a bottle episode because you'll be in it for like 16 hours for 5 days. I really love that black and white top. It really was very
looks great on you.
comfortable.
I was just going to say.
Were you going to say that, Jim Rash?
You kept.
Here comes the
You've
big
written
water
that on
breaking.
paper, actually, as a note.
I did. He has notes. Jim Rash has notes in here.
Yeah.
None of this is improv for him.
Yeah.
What's great
I know
is
that's a lot of people think you improvise. No, it's
No,
all
he really
highly
writes
rehearsed.
everything
That's
down.
pretty amazing.
There was a big discussion as to how much water would break for Shirley.
Yes,
like
that's
there
right.
was
Oh,
a
God.
spot on the ground. I don't even think they even showed, but
No, they
they
don't.
had to decide was it.
But you know, it's funny, they don't show it, but then, of course, whoever's in charge, set props, come in and they pour water there.
Yeah,
so
they
there's
do.
shots
Yeah,
with,
yeah. In
with
between,
water
yeah.
there and without, which you don't get to see, but it reminds us of what's happening.
Yes.
It's too soon. I don't want my baby's first memory to be Starbird.
It's like,
And he shows the
why?
Starbird. I
Love
like
it.
Oh,
Anything I had to
Oh.
do with Ken and Jim in this, I almost didn't make it through.
remember the table
I
read that
laughed all
Jimmy
the
did on
time.
this? It's just like, it just fucking destroyed.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
You just had, I mean, seriously, you had an applause break
This
for like 5 minutes after the table.
This was actually coming. This episode
What am I
came
doing? You already know
after
that.
quite a few episodes where I had wear various outfits. So it was almost like a strange thing to be back in a tie.
Yeah, they're back in your
Yeah.
clothes.
I didn't remember what it felt like.
Came so close to having one class that wasn't all about them.
Remember when they all took that fishing trip on St. Patrick's Day?
God, that was a good week.
Well, it's such a fun to see the inside jokes of the fact of any show focuses on a certain number of main
Yep.
characters, and we're in a school
Yes.
Yeah.
where a dean tells just these people what's happening, tells these people when the dance is,
Yeah.
what
Right.
the dance is,
Do
and then
you-
they affect everybody else, which is sort of nice.
Do you think that Dean Pelton goes around to every study group and shares, or does he have an affinity
I
for
think
our
he just
study
likes
group?
you guys.
He, oh,
you
it's
guys.
sweet.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
likes
I
us.
think so too.
Yeah, it's just a complicated backstory that I've created.
I think it's
I
about
was
Jeff
actually
Winger. It's about Winger.
the
Isn't it?
dean is traveled. This is where someone at home just clicked.
But I think I think we
just
talked about
paused,
that.
and they go.
Well, I think didn't Dan Harmon talk about the Paley Fest? Like they should do like the whole Dean
Follow
Pelton
him home.
Right.
backstory, follow him home. That
Yeah.
we got to see.
I remember the ADR for this episode just consisted of me panting for like an hour and hyperventilating. And they said, we need a little bit more. I was like, can we just copy
that's
some of
right.
that other panting and insert it in the back of the scene?
Did you start getting dizzy or
You
like
do get a little-
lightheaded?
you get a little dizzy, and I've never had a baby, so I don't know what whether it's authentic or not. I just literally panted like I was,
Yeah.
about to die, and
I love
that's
the
what
shame
made it
they
in.
feel.
I know. I love
the
dude,
shame that
Anytime
they're feeling from
Donald Glover
and
cries,
the slow motion that subsequently happens is
Danny's
genius.
horror and Donald crying is genius. Oh, Pumpkin, it's okay.
yeah.
Troy is continually violated by Pierce's character.
I know,
It's
really.
just-
Like,
the
I love- like,
shame,
come on.
the
Now,
shame.
see, right there, if we ask Donald, his backstory is he was violated.
He
at
was
some point.
violated.
And I guarantee you.
See,
I guarantee
he's
you.
nodding yes, so that is.
Yeah, he's
He's
nodding.
nodding yes while
He's
making
nodding,
out with
so he
Gillian.
knows.
Oh, great.
He knows.
Are you uncomfortable, Britta?
Oh no, is he coming
no,
in
is he
here?
coming
oh
in?
God,
Oh.
he can't come in here.
Oh, come on. Oh, lock the door. Lock the door.
He can't come in. He's
Lock
going
the
to
door.
restroom.
He's going downstairs. There's an escalator.
See, they're back.
Oh, It's broken.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, hey, Donald. I didn't know you were
No,
here.
Donald, you
Donald,
can't
I didn't
come
know
in
you were
here.
here.
I want to know, do you guys need anything from the
Oh,
We don't
no,
need
thanks.
anything,
So
Donald.
nice.
You
Dude, I had
literally just
no
walked
idea.
into our session. Get out of here,
Dude, I
Donald.
had no idea you were here. Oh my God, good to
Donald,
see you,
we're
man.
working. No,
Hey,
no, go.
good to see you. Good to see you, Donald. Oh, it's
Go,
great.
Donald.
Oh my
You're
God,
doing
big
so
fan,
well.
huge
So
fan.
unprofessional
You're doing
for
so
you to
good at
step
this.
in
Your
here.
money,
So
man.
unprofessional.
So money.
You
Oh my
broke
God.
the
So
seal
good
of the
at
I had no
door.
this.
idea they could do it so
I would like to
well.
say that all
Like
last
such
year when
an
they
ass.
called me a
Oh, hey,
drunk.
Donald! Hey, no! Did you see
Donald,
that?
stop
Oh my
it.
God! He just
Everyone at
crashed
home.
him rash in the face.
Everyone at home, we've just been attacked.
He just.
We're gonna try to
Oh
keep
my
commenting
God.
on this episode, but we just got
I'm
swatted.
so violated
Donald Glover
right
just
now.
bit my
Can
nose
someone
off.
lock the door? Is it coming
gushing!
back?
Guys.
My nose is gushing!
But we're gonna be professionals and
Real
let's
bush
finish.
league, Donald.
I
Real
would,
bush league.
I would like to point out that all last year when I was called a lush when I don't drink, I never broke the seal of the door. And Donald Glover just broke the seal. And we were saying nice things about
You
him.
broke the seal.
He broke the sacred
That's your
seal.
one-man
of the
play,
booth.
Donald Glover. Broke the seal. Oh, but this is great. The food. This is one of my
There he
favorite
is.
lines coming up.
What happened to your
So
knee?
well, and this shirt smells of ketchup, which is what all that
all
bloody
of it
thing or
was.
something, or
a
barbecue
grass
sauce
name.
or something. But it smelled
Kerfuffle.
wonderful. Yeah,
That's when Kerfuffle first
that's right.
arrives. I love that word.
But here's another thing of this insane thing that's going on outside. The fact that there's basically a race riot
Right.
happening outside in the parking lot.
Barbecue. I mean, MASH lasted longer than that war. Get over it. Am I right?
But I love the
Don't write. Don't print that.
Yeah,
don't
that's
print
my
that.
favorite.
Love it.
Stop writing.
Okay, 911 says it's gonna take over an hour because of a race kerfuffle.
Lake won't be gone day.
Oven, what do we do?
Shirley, pretend I'm saying this in a soothing, reassuring, non-robotic voice. We're not gonna make it to the hospital.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna have this baby at a hospital with my husband and the father of my baby.
Unless that father is me, in which case what you need to do now is elevate your legs.
Here we go.
Everything
no.
that Chang says does not help.
Look,
Surely.
oh,
But you have a hand
Donald,
gesture for
Donald.
everything. You worked out every one of these
man.
hand gestures.
Hey,
Stop it.
Stop it. Seriously.
Really giving me a workout.
Okay.
Donald,
Don-
he's saying that
Have
he's.
any, like water or something?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
we got
God,
some-
he's
we
saying
got some
that he's
sparklets
doing
if you
things
want.
with
I don't know if I can
Gillian.
say
It's
that.
not right. It's so
I don't know if I can say
inappropriate,
that
Donald.
on the
Donald,
sparklets
it's
water.
so inappropriate.
Sure.
It's
Got
really
it.
inappropriate.
That's cool.
We can't.
That's good. It's hiatus.
Donald.
I get it. Hey, what goes on hiatus
So
stays on hiatus.
inappropriate.
We're not going to
So
say
inappropriate.
anything
We
Someone
have
needs
about
to
you
lock
guys
that door.
having luscious sex
on
together.
this episode.
Can
I
someone
thought
lock
Gillian
that
was at a
door?
Costco's just in her off time. Donald, no.
You guys have any cement?
Donald.
No.
She wants
We
cement.
don't have any
Donald.
cement. Why would we have
Strangely, I
cement
do.
So
here?
alright,
No
My
cement.
stop
keys.
it,
That's fine.
Donald.
What is
keys
that
are in
even
my bag.
used for?
This
Cement?
is like a bit that he does on
I know
set,
I'm a
and he's
father, but I
really
don't know
not
what-
Good.
All right.
Now here's where we got to get up of that skirt.
Oh,
I was
this is-
very concerned about this.
I love it.
I didn't want Danny by
Gillian-
my nevers.
No, but this is Gillian. This is great.
Oh, when she looks in the skirt.
It's good.
Me and Gillian
I love it.
connected in
This
a
was
way
just cool. This,
that
is
this
like-
actually has.
this
They
is
had
like-
this contraption
Like
out in the
M.
hallway.
Night Shyamalan.
That shot was actually done. I believe that was the last shot of the whole
of the whole
thing because
thing.
whatever time it was, that was out in the hallway, and it was
Oh,
just a
yeah.
camera with a big piece of fabric around the lens.
Gillian was bragging.
This
They did it in
whole-
Bulgaria where she
Gillian
was shooting
got
another
that.
movie with this other director, and they just happened to have time. They needed to kind of loop in that frame, but Gillian just had a break in her shooting this Bulgarian movie. She couldn't stop yapping about.
this whole episode cemented me and Stink's friendship because she's been places no other woman ever has been. She really didn't seem bothered by it either. I really apologized every time. Like, I'm sorry, Gil. And she's like, it's okay.
See, the food race riot that went outside, and it's like the Gillian Donald thing. Sex is going outside, and we had to talk about it here. It's a whole metaphor.
It's
for
very
what was
meta.
going. You know,
This
very
commentary
I
is
love
now
this.
meta.
I love
commenting
this
on a
right here.
commentary.
Jim
oh,
Rash,
dude, he
genius.
did something. Wait,
This-
hold on. He
this
did
we
something.
did.
Hold on. You know what?
literally-
Interesting to note that one that went
What?
on a lot longer than that, but
Well, interesting to note, I
Gillian-
tried doing that 3 months ago in another episode for 40
And could
takes,
not
and I
do it.
failed it.
Could not do it. So they saved it and gave it to Rash.
They saved it and gave it to Rash. Like, Rash will do it because I literally tried for 50 takes.
wait, and where?
Remember you went
In the
knee
bri- in the
how,
bridal- in the
knee
bridal
how, like
shower
you
one.
came in with the
Oh,
in
that's
the other
right.
episode. I couldn't do that.
Oh.
I literally for 4
Actually,
hours.
the take of me reacting to you is not from the same because
Is
I
it?
laughed every time you did it. I couldn't. They couldn't use anything. There's no wide shot of that was used.
At the table, Gillian did that.
Oh, really?
Britta actually does that.
Oh, that's
at the
right.
table.
Did not
And
know
what
that.
happened was, I
wild?
went up to Dan. I said, "Hey,
that
man,
wild?
throw me a bone."
Did you steal it? You stole her
me-
laugh
Wow.
line? You stole it?
Now you ripped the lid.
Yeah.
You ripped the lid of acting.
I comment.
Oh no! Oh Gillian! Oh God!
I commonly
Oh,
steal
No,
stuff.
Gillian, don't
Gillian's
come
gonna
in
come
here.
in here
Lock
now.
the door.
Gillian,
Anthony
why
Russo
is this
locked the
door not
Oh, hey,
locked?
Gillian, I didn't know you were
All
here.
I
Hey.
wanted was
Dude.
some cement in my
Oh,
mouth.
okay.
I don't understand
Come on.
why that's
Now,
so
come on.
hard.
That is
Surely you have some
wildly-
cement in this sound booth. Donald and I are quietly having sex.
What's the
in
cement
the
for?
I like it in my mouth. I don't need to explain to you why I like it,
So-
but I need it.
Gillian,
Wildly
I'm so
inappropriate.
upset. It's so
Wildly
inappropriate and
inappropriate, Gillian.
unprofessional. It's bad enough we have to watch it, but for you to come in and describe it, I'm
Oh,
really
man,
bothered.
wildly
The one
inappropriate.
thing for sure
There's
is
no
that
room in place.
none of that will be on this
Oh,
commentary.
Donald Glover coming
She wasn't
in.
really upset. That's just something she has to do after all sex we have. She has to get angry at a group of friends. Don't be mad. Don't be upset. That's actually something that she
Donald
does.
does have a
We're
point.
really
the fans
getting
want to
into
know
it.
more about
Donald.
Gillian
Okay,
Jacobs
do you have
and her sex
anything-
habits.
do you have
Yes,
anything
she uses
sharp?
rubber cement
Donald.
people.
We should
Can't
not give
finish
you
unless
anything
I hurt
sharp.
myself very
If
bad.
Anything we should
You're
not
right.
get
You're
trying
right.
to
Oh
talk
God,
about-
Gillian coming in.
We're trying
Oh.
to talk about the episode, Donald. It's
man.
really
Oh,
unprofessional.
hey, Gillian.
Now
Oh, good to
here
see
it
you.
is.
Oh, Gillian.
Just like a little blood after the cement.
Okay.
Okay.
Not the time.
Something
Real
sharp.
quick.
Not the time.
Yvette's crush just walked
Malcolm
in the
Jamal
building.
Warner
Oh,
just
Malcolm
walked
Jamal.
in, and I'd like to
Yeah.
take some time to talk. Donald!
Not. All right. Very
I just wanted to
heartwarming.
let everybody know I came.
Okay.
All right.
I am so sorry, everybody.
So we're good. So
I'm
we're good.
so
You know what?
sorry.
But the coming comes
My
out with the. It's actually
sensibilities
the
have
timing's
been
quite perfect.
assaulted like
you gotta
yours
admit
have.
though. You gotta
I'm
admit
really
the
sorry.
timing.
At this point,
The timing of
This
their.
whole-
Oh, look at that.
this whole second half of this episode has been quiet.
Yeah.
There's a baby.
Okay, here we go.
I love the most heartwarming.
I should just say right now, welcome back, people, to the commentary.
Yes,
because
welcome
all
back.
that got taken out.
Yep.
and there
yeah,
was
you
this big
missed
silent
so
chunk
much.
where
Welcome back, everybody.
nothing
Just-
happened.
Just enjoy some ginger ale here.
I think Gillian had 2 or 3. How many umbilical cords did you have to cut in that scene, Gillian?
I don't know, but that baby was gross.
It,
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
it wasn't a real baby. This is
what
the
was-
real one, but the
that was-
fake
that
one was.
was-
Make sure you're not talking about this fine child.
Baby was gross. Could you be more insulting?
It was the fake
to
baby.
The baby?
That baby was
gross.
perfect.
I mean,
Me and Malcolm took pictures with that baby after the scene because we
never-
loved that baby.
Now
I've
the-
never heard an actor insult a neonate. Oh,
It was a
horrible.
fake baby. She said that about.
Now-
This baby was
Gillian,
perfect.
how dare you? Very cute.
Look how cute he is.
The fake baby, though, did have what? Was it Jello? What was all over it?
Oh God, it was like jelly and something else.
Yeah.
It's
it
really
was
gross.
Yeah, some kind of jelly.
Oh, hi, Pumpkin. He's so cute.
He can't hear you. You know that.
No, it comes out of me. I see a child and it's like, oh, coo.
Oh, they're gonna
Kid, how
Donald.
dare you?
Give it up for Donald and Gillian having sex, everybody. Good
Yay.
job.
Well, I
Good
can't
job.
clap for
Exiting
that.
the
I
room.
was just clapping for them as human beings, not for the fornication that took place in the booth.
Good
I'm not a
job.
fan of that.
Oh, we learned some things about Gillian Jacobs. She loves Costco and wieners and rubber cement.
Oh my, Ken Jeong. Oh my. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm really sorry about this commentary. Hello, little
and
baby.
she hates babies.
Hello, little baby. He's so cute. I
So
love him.
no room for Gillian and knocked up 2.
Oh, goodness gracious. Graciousness. What did they miss in all that? Did we miss any points we wanted to make?
I
about
think we
the
covered
episode?
everything very well.
I think people learn
I think we
more
covered all the plot
in
points.
this commentary. than
You
they've
see the
ever-
science of
Ever.
making a sitcom. You got the A and B subplots. You have
Did we talk about it?
sex and rubber cement. Yeah, I think we talked about a lot of things. A lot of threading, network notes, studio notes, a lot of stuff that goes on the seedy underbelly of working on a television show. We got a lot of things covered.
Look at
Jim
your
Rash,
little hopeful face, Jim Rash.
Hopeful face.
Oh, man.
Question: alleged eyesore.
Here comes some
Alleged.
chewing on some scene.
Oh, this is the
Chew
best.
it.
Look at this. Right.
Yes! Cautiously, but with joy. Yes, you are, Dean.
That's cute.
and
And
now,
Dean Magazine
darkness.
shuts down.
Darkness.
Who was the Dean of the Year? That was my question.
Yeah, who
was
Worst
the Dean of the
idea.
Year?
Someone we know.
Probably Hugh
And
Laurie. I
magazine
think they got
cover.
Hugh Laurie at the last minute. That's what I'd heard.
Oh, this was this actually, this would be after, before we did that animated
It's called a
thing.
tag, all right?
Well, if you let me get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's called a tag. No, this was actually the first tag I was ever in.
Really?
And I felt like I was in some kind of club and then I was going to, like, ruin it.
There was a country club that you were shuttled off to and played golf, 18 holes
Yeah.
of golf.
They're like, I'm telling you, there's 2 things. The line before a credits and the tag. If you get in, man.
Mission
Oh, man.
accomplished on a
You
lot
worked-
of levels.
This is a full circle moment for you this
It
episode.
is full circle.
So I hope you enjoyed this, and there's not a huge space where we stop talking.
There's going to be a
where we
huge
were being
space where
hit
we
No
stop.
by
filler
Donald Glover.
whatsoever.
Bye,
in this.
everybody. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Love you.